Good evening. Today we are going to see the problems of exercise 3, that is mechanics of structure. So we have first problem: a copper bar 36 mm diameter enclosed in a steel tube having 50 mm external diameter and 5 mm metal thickness, and the composite section is subjected to an axial pull of 120 kilonewton. Find the stresses. So we have like this. So we have outside steel tube having 50 mm diameter, 5 mm thickness. So we have internal diameter will be 50 minus 2 into 5 because we have thickness on both sides. So it becomes 40 millimeters. Length we have 1.5 meters and 120 kilonewton we have applied. So what is given? We have bars in parallel AC, that is copper by pi by 436 square 1017.88 mm square, AST pi by 450 square minus 40 square. So do not minus only 5. You have thickness on both sides, and therefore you have to subtract 10 millimeters. So it goes to 40 millimeters, and it comes 706.85 mm square. Now we have this compatibility equation. Length of both, that is deformation of both, should be same because we have rigid bar, or we can say we have composite section, and therefore PL upon AE of copper equal to PL upon AE of steel. And by substituting this L, we are going to cancel because length we have same for both, and therefore we have cancelled length. And from this we got the relationship between PC and PST, which is PC equal to 0.79 PST. Then we have PC plus PST 120 kilonewton because total load will be shared by copper and steel. And substituting PC equal to 0.79 PST, which we have seen here, and that we will put over here, and that will gives me PST as 67.04 kilonewton. And if we will subtract this from 120 kilonewton, we will get PC 52.96 kilonewton. And then we will substitute value of PST sigma ST equal to PST upon AST. So we have 94.84 MPa, and sigma C PC upon AC 52.03 MPa. And then we can find deformation PL upon AE of copper. So you can take of steel or copper, you will get same answer. So we have P 52.96 into 10 raised to 3, L we have 1500, A we have 1017.88, and E we have 110 into 10 raised to 3, gives me 0.71 millimeter deformation of the composite bar. Then we have another bar, we are in the same fashion. So change here, we have that solid cylinder that is given, solid cylinder 500 long and 70 diameter is placed, and we have outside the aluminum cylinder is 0.15 longer. So we have aluminum, this is longer than your internal rod. So what will happen? So whatever load we will apply 400 kilonewton, first load is used to bridge this gap, and after that load will be carried by both aluminum and steel. So before we have only load taken by aluminum, it will reduce by 0.15 millimeter. Then your assembly will be your rigid bar will be at this level, and then load will be taken by both at a time. So now here first we will find what value of load we require to bridge this gap, or to reduce or to deform aluminum by 0.15 millimeters. And now you may think we have 500 and 0.15, so length will be 500 0.15. So it doesn't matter. 0.15 is percentage. If we will calculate it, then it is zero point 0.1, below 0.1%. So we have pi by 4 into 70 square. That will be my area of steel. And then area of aluminum we have given, uh, placed inside an aluminum cylinder 75 diameter is directly given. So 100 square minus 75 square. And then we have to go for deformation of aluminum, which will be 0.15, and then from this we will get value of load required for aluminum to reduce by 0.15 millimeter, and that value comes 72.16 kilonewton. So out of 400, 72.16 kilonewton is used to reduce aluminum by 0.15 millimeter. So now you can see the what value of load will be balanced. So 400 minus 72.16. So that 327.84 kilonewton. So now we have bar in this machine. And now load is shared by both, that is aluminum and by your steel rod. And then we have in the same way whatever we have done in last problem. So in this way we will get relationship between PS and PA. But here PA2, and from this we will get value of PA2, that is equal to 72.35 kilonewton, and PS we have 255.31 kilonewton. So PA total aluminum we will get 144.69, and sigma A we will get PA upon A 42.11 MPa, and sigma S we will get it as 66.34 MPa. So likewise, we have to find the value. If you have to find deformation, you can take any of the two, and then you can find deformation of this. And then we have third problem, which is a rigid bar, and these dimensions are given, and we are interested to find stresses in each rod and elongation of steel rod, that is 1 meter length. So now if we will draw free body diagram, then we have free body diagram in this fashion. So we will take moment about A0. So we will get minus PC into 2 minus PS into 3.5 plus 60 into 2.5, and that is equal to 0. And from this we will get one equation, 2PC plus 3.5 PS equal to 150. So we will get this equation which will give us a relationship between PC and PS. Now another we have this bar that is hinged at A. So whatever deformation we are going to get, it will be linear because our bar is rigid. And then we have another relationship between delta at B and delta at C. So this will be delta L of copper, and this will be delta L of steel. And now we can have similar triangle relationship, delta LC by 2 equal to delta LS by 3.5. And now delta L we know. So 1 by 2 we have taken outside. So PL upon AE of copper equal to PL upon AE of steel. Here we have 1 upon 3.5 outside. And then we will put the values of P, L and AE. And from this we will get another one relationship between PC and PS, which will be PC equal to 0.914 PS. Now we have a relationship like this. So now here we do not have PC plus PS equal to 60. No, here we have reactions at A also, but we are not going to calculate it. And then substituting value of PC, we are going to get PS, that is 28.15 kilonewton. And then substitute this value of PS in this equation or in this equation, you will get value of PC. And knowing these values, we can find sigma C, that is PC upon AC, and sigma S, PS upon S. And delta L, we will get it as PL upon AE, and that will be 0.7 millimeters. So we have these three problems which we have in exercise 3. Then we have exercise 4 that we will see in next video. So thank you. Today we will stop here only.